Hello everyone, my name's Karishma and I usually do story time and craft activities at Molesey Library every Saturday at 11 AM. Thank you so much for joining me today with Surrey Libraries online today for this special event. Oh, we've got a lovely friend joining us today. Would you like to tell everyone what your name is? Oh, you don't need to be shy. Come on. My name's Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Lovely to meet you. Jeff's a giraffe. He's got a very long neck. Haven't you, Jeff? Right, so today's session is going to tell you step by step how to make Elmer the elephant out of a milk bottle. So stay tuned to find out how. Alright everyone, so I know you're all so excited to start the activity, but first of all I'm going to read you 3 elephant facts. Number 1. Elephants use their long trunks to help them lift up food and also to suck up water to pour into their mouth. Number 2. Elephants are the largest mammal that live on land. And number 3. Elephants are herbivores, which means that they only eat plants. Could you tell me in the comments below what you think the differences are between a herbivore, a carnivore and an omnivore? I'm going to have a look to see. Now I'm going to tell you what you need to make this lovely Elmer. Are you all listening? Make sure you've got a grown-up with you at all times. You need an empty milk bottle about this size, a pair of scissors, a pen or a pencil, some sellotape, some googly eyes. If you don't have googly eyes, that's okay. You can use some white card and draw on some black pupils. Some PVA glue. If you don't have PVA glue, that's also okay. You can use a glue stick. And lots of colourful tissue paper because Elmer is very colourful. And then 1 piece of card, any colour you want, in order to make the ears. That's all you need. Start off with the milk bottle. Going to get some scissors. Now, I think the easiest way is to cut along the handle of the milk bottle. So, cut it right at the bottom. It can be quite fiddly, so make sure you take your time because this is going to be the trunk, so you don't want to cut it all off. Alright, now I'm going to cut along here. You can see, let me try to show you. So around here, just poke a hole anywhere you like, but on that same line of the trunk. And continue cutting all the way around in order to cut the top bit off. Right, it can be quite fiddly, so make sure you get it as big as you can and then you can trim off all the edges to make it a bit more smoother. Get your scissors and cut up the tissue paper in little small squares. Not too small, just enough to about this big. So, the easiest way to start off making your special Elmer is to get your glue. If it's a glue stick, that's okay. I've done it with a glue stick before and it works just as well. I've got PVA glue here with me today. So, I'm going to mix it around, make sure it's all gooey and slimy. Now, be really careful with this. I know it can get a little bit too messy, but if you're careful, then that's good. So, the easiest way is to put the glue onto the milk bottle, spread it all around so that you're getting an even spread of glue all around. Alright, you've got to make sure you put the glue on here and not on the tissue paper because it's just going to rip. So, now you've got to be really gentle with this, really gentle fingers, and push really gently Now, the corners are still going to stick out, just like mine. So don't worry, we can glue them down in a minute. The main bit is to get the middle part on first. Now, if you keep going, I'm going to fast forward this clip a little bit so that we get there. But keep going, just like this. Put the glue on the corners and then keep on going down. All right. Bit more glue, but not too much, just a little bit. Keep on going down. And I hope you have lots and lots of fun doing this. And I'd love to see your final Elmer. If you take a picture of it and put it in the comments below once you're done. We can all have a little Elmer gallery together. Now, the top can be really fiddly, so you've just got to take lots of good time and care to your Elmer. Your special little Elmer. Oh, I can't wait to see your creation. You don't always have to be perfect squares. I've actually cut some of mine up really small because when you're getting really close, you can't actually get a perfect square to fit. Right, now time for the trunk. Now, it's not that difficult, don't worry. It's the exact same process that you've just done all by yourself. Or with a grown-up, that's okay. So excited to see your final Elmer. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm putting the glue on, just like before, all over the trunk. Got to be really quick though, because the glue does dry quite fast. All the way down. Who remembers the fact that I said earlier about trunks and what elephants do with their trunks? Do you remember? You can tell the person sitting next to you what you think. Alright, I've just put on Elmer's eyes. I've used PVA glue, but if you're finding PVA glue is a little bit too sticky, maybe use a glue stick. Now really push down gently so that they definitely stick, otherwise they'll fall right off. Push down really gently. Now got his eyes on, and we're going to have to leave him to dry so that we can varnish him afterwards. So, I'm going to pop him here. In the meantime, we're going to make Elmer's ears. So you can do many attempts of this, however big you want the ears to be, and it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. So do this for the little tab that we're going to fold over, and then something like this. I'm doing it quite lightly first so I can see the shape. All right, this looks good. You've got a grown up with you. Going to cut along the dotted line. Make sure you don't cut there. Now you're going to fold along the dotted line like that. All right, and the same for the easiest way is to put the tape on the flap first, and then you won't be able to see the tape, don't worry. You can see easily where you want it, and stick, stick, stick. Now be a bit gentle with this. Perfect. ear number 1 complete. Now for ear number 2. Right, now I've decided to put a bit of tissue paper on the lid, just to maybe make it like a little hat for Elmer, something creative. You can do whatever you want to cover that. So I've just drawn a circle inside just to get a rough shape, and now I'm going to cut a little bit smaller though, don't want it that big. All right, now going to get some more PVA glue, cover it completely. That should be enough. Now, this can be quite tricky, but doesn't matter. Silly me. Ooh. All right, now pat it down really gently. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, turn it upside down, and really push it to the edge, like that. Time to varnish Elmer. So, lots and lots of glue, too much, just the right amount. Now, you'll have to make your own judgment on this because every elephant will be different. But I'm going to do what I think based on the Elmer I've got here. Thank you so much for joining in and participating in this special event. I really hope you had lots and lots of fun. I certainly did. Don't forget to link your Elmers down below. I'd love to see it. Alright, well, it's bye for now. See you next time. Say bye, Jess.